What's up YouTube, it's your boy Nash here, welcome back to the channel, and welcome to another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue. This week's episode is another YCS video. Yeah, we got the announcement yesterday that YCS Charlotte was going to show up. Well, the question is it wise to go to YCS Charlotte? Is it okay to go? So Konami had posted saying quote, "We are pleased to announce that the next YCS event will take place in Charlotte, North Carolina on April 9th and 10th, 2022. Excuse me. A YCS is a big, exciting two-day event that takes place from Saturday to Sunday. Duels from all over will attend to compete for exclusive prizes, earn invites to their World Championship qualifier, and spend the weekend dueling, trading, and hanging out with hundreds of other Yu-Gi-Oh fans. In addition to the main tournament, there are numerous public events such as Win-A-Mat, Speed Duel, Attack of the Giant card, and regional qualifier tournaments. Competitive or casual, there is something for everyone to do at a YCS event." Now that was just off of their website, but I'm on YG organization right now. Excuse me. By the way, if you guys hear music in the background, that's the Age of Calamity, Zelda's Lullaby. My mental health is just kicked in a little bit again, so that's why I have that on. No copyrights. You guys know how this works with the algorithm. But I'm on YG organization right now. Big shoutouts to them. No copyrights. You guys know how this works as always. They posted saying, excuse me. They write in the article saying, quote, "Basically, want to play? Wash your hands, don't touch your face, wear a mask, and you must be vaccinated." Charlotte, North Carolina will be hosting the YCS on April 9th to the 10th. A basic rundown. Konami is requiring you to be fully vaccinated with Johnson & Johnson or both doses of the Pfizer, BioNTech, or Moderna vaccines. Again, big shouts to them. No copyrights. You guys know how it works with the algorithm. Plus your booster shot if you're able. Please also come with proof of vaccination, such as a clear Yu-Gi-Oh event health pass, a CDC or WHO vaccination card, or a photo of that card, physical or digital, with clear stating of your name, your vaccines, and the date of those vaccines. Players 18 and up must have photo ID to corroborate the vaccine card. Electronic vaccination records provided by a government entity. Excuse me. Children 5 and under do not need to show proof of vaccination, but you will need to provide documentation of a negative COVID-19 test within 24 hours of the event, and must be a molecular or antigen test with emergency use authorization from the FDA. Home tests are persona non grata. Documentation must be clear, show the results, type of test, entity issuing the test, and date of the test. Attendees with actual legitimate medical conditions preventing vaccination must do the same, as well as documentation from your healthcare provider providing your exemption. Konami has the right to refuse entry to anyone who does not comply with these policies. Face masks must be worn at all times for public safety, and food services will not be provided in Hall A. Event will be typically a typical 2-day advanced constructed Swiss format. Best 2 out of 3. Top cut will be single elimination. All rounds are 45 minutes. Door entry fee is $23 USD for 5 packs and registration and entry of the event. Players must register online, and the event will be held at the Charlotte Convention Center Hall A. I would reveal the address, but I don't want to give anything away. So yeah, please look at Konami's webpage at source at bottom for registration schedule. There will be priority registration for those who registered for the since canceled Pasadena and Las Vegas events. So I guess in this sense, those who had already registered for Pasadena and Vegas will be allowed to enter, I presume. But the question is it okay to show up to YCS Charlotte? Here's the thing. Yes, it is true that millions of people all over the world did indeed get their vaccinations. Might myself included. But there are so many things that can go wrong. For example, weather conditions. That's one of the biggest problems that Charlotte, North Carolina, has had over the years. Is they've always had like severe weather conditions, and it gets to a point where it's hard to even go anywhere outside, which is pretty insane. But to be fair, even other states, like Jersey and also New York and Chicago, have also had the same thing. Weather conditions could be catastrophic, not catastrophic, but just brutal, if you will, and that's one of the big things that you guys have to deal with. That you guys should have to deal with if you guys do decide to go. Are the weather conditions, like such as heavy rain, heavy snow, whatever's going on. That's something that you guys would have to deal with. Another thing as well, that dawned on me as well, is probably the most obvious, and that would be traffic. Traffic can oftentimes be a nightmare depending on where you're at. So, yeah, I might want to be careful with that. But another thing too, is that it's not with this part of the topic. It's more so about what decks we could potentially see at YCS Charlotte. One of the biggest. So as of right now, if you look at the current ban list, right? You look at the ban list, and I'm actually gonna go on there right now. Here we are. So if you were to look at the ban list now, we ended up getting quite a few cards. We got so many cards banned. We ended up getting Arch Nemesis Protoss banned. We got Eva banned. Some more Bird of Sovereignty banned, as well as Imperial Order banned. That means the top 3 decks in the meta were completely destroyed. Drytron, Sword Soul, and Lyrilisk Tri-Brigade. Those were the top 3 decks that got completely destroyed. Nowadays, I'm pretty sure Dogmatica Invoked will probably be the next meta, once we get to YCS Charlotte. But as far as like cards that got limited, as you guys know, as you guys know, Astrograph Sorcerer, Destrudo, Fairy Tale Snow, Lunalight Tiger, Lureless Recital Starling, Monster Gate, Pot of Desires, they all got limited to 1. So with this matter, Pen Magician might come back? It's possible. Very possible. The new cards that got semi-limited, A Hero Lives, Fusion Destiny, Nadir Servant, Salomon Grey Circle, and Scapegoat. Honestly, the semi-limits really don't matter. I know that with Malicious... Yeah, I know that Malicious is the exception because it's Malicious. But I really don't see any point with having a semi-limit, but it is what it is. But as far as the cards that were taken off the list, you got Danger Nessie, Skull Combat Joker, Red MD, E-Telly, Regeki, and Skill Drain, which is pretty interesting to say the very least. So what decks? So again, it begs the question: what decks could we see in this event? We could see Dogmatica Invoked, which is a possibility. We can even also see as well Phantom Knight, Phantom Knight DPE, which is a possibility. Invoked DPE as well. We might still see Lureless Tri-Brigade. I know that even with Samoric banned, I'm pretty sure that they could still do a few plays, but it usually just depends on like depends on what on how the deck gets built now that Samorg is banned. Because with Samorg's effect basically allows you to just automatically summon more monsters each turn, which is absolutely nuts. And I'll showcase it off of Nexus. Let's see. Go here. And I'll pick a random deck that I have here. Here we are. Let's see if I can do that. There we go. Okay. Some more Bird of Sovereignty is a Link 3 winged beast with 2400 attack, and its arrows are bottom left, bottom right. It requires 2 or more monsters, including a winged beast. Cannot be used as link material. Your opponent cannot target this card for a winged beast monster with winged beast or winged beast monster or monsters this card points to with card effects. If this card would be destroyed in battle, you can destroy one other Samor card you control instead. During the end phase, you can special summon 1 winged beast monster from your hand or deck with a level equal to or lower than the total number of unused spell trap zones on the field. Can only use spell and trap zones. Yeah. You can only use this effect once per turn. So basically, it just helps you get more monsters on board, so it can just be a house. Cards that were that you could summon off of this card are pretty much anything. Pretty much any wind monster. The barrier statue wind can also be one. But to be fair, Lureless Tri-Brigade came around right when they banned. There was one card that they had banned. I don't remember what it was. Oh, right. That was when they banned Zodiac, Broadbull, and Dryden. Once they banned them, and I believe once they banned Zodiac Barrage, that was when people started to realize you can use Lurlisks in Tri Brigade, which is so stupid. Which is just absolutely nuts. So, aside from all of the, all the different decks that we could see in this tournament, and aside from all the COVID-19 bullshit, is it truly wise to go? No. I'm saying it now. No, I'm not saying this to bring everybody's hopes down. I'm not trying to do that. I'm just saying that there are still some people out there in the world who have not gotten their vaccines yet, because it's either A they haven't made any time to get their shots, or B, they just don't give a fuck. Plain and simple. So, I mean, if you guys do want to go, that's on you guys. That's on you. Go at your own risk, but I'm just saying, I don't think it's truly wise to go because of that fact. Because of the fact that there are still a lot of people out there who haven't gotten their shots, and some of them could even be Yu-Gi-Oh players that do attend YCS Charlotte. So that's just my opinion anyway. I really don't. Again, I don't think it's wise because of it. But another thing that can also stop YCS Charlotte from coming to pass is, of course, obviously the pandemic. Is the COVID-19 pandemic. Even though we're in 2022. Again, I truly think all the guidelines and everything will indeed stop YCS Charlotte from coming to pass, but we will find out in the coming weeks, as I had mentioned, it'll take place on April 9th and April 10th, literally a week after WrestleMania, which is pretty insane, to say the very least. But that brings me to the question of the day: are you guys really going to attend YCS Charlotte? And if so, what deck are you guys going to be playing at the event? Let me know in the comments below. And that will do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash the thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want to see more episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue, which get posted typically every Friday, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you guys don't miss out on any new content that comes your way. And be sure to follow me on Twitter and on Instagram. All the links will be down in the description below. And if you guys have any family you guys want to send me, you guys want me to open it up here on the channel, all the info will be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.